Hello, this is Charlie Hicks, and this is Creative Life with Jesus. This is another special episode, I suppose you might call it. One is that one thing, the reason why I'm doing something a little bit different today, I'm actually sitting in a chair reclining because not only am I suffering from I shouldn't be so dramatic, but I have the symptoms of sleep apnea, but I also have gout. Because I found out that when you first start taking allopurinol, which is the basic medicine for gout, that you can have episodes of gout as your body's getting used to it. So I've had 5 episodes in a little over 2 months. And this is probably I would say the second worst episode. It's not the most painful, but it's hard to move. It's hard to walk. I'm not really complaining, I guess. I just want to let you know what's going on. And so this is how I'm doing something different today. So this morning, the Lord nudged me with a song. And it's in moments like these. And I realize now that I have not actually brought it up. But we'll do that right now. So, okay. In moments like these, here's the thing. YouTube has rules about what you can play on there. But in moments like these, right? It goes something like, in moments like these, in moments like these, I sing out a love song to Jesus. Now, that may be the second verse, but you might get the idea. And there's a few of them. You can find Maranatha. This one has the lyrics. And I recommend checking it out because it is funny that I was sort of telling the Lord, hey, I'm kind of getting tired of being gouty. And this is probably about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I also enjoy a song. I'm going to show you here. I call it the Uncloudy Day. Most of the time you see it as the Uncloudy Day or Uncloudy Day. And sometimes people title it the Unclouded Day. This is actually Don Henley. And I wish I could play it for you, but I don't want to get what they call a copyright strike. And that's why I look for special things that I can play some video. I'm not exactly sure of the rules, but what I seem to be seeing is that if someone else has already done something, that they've taken a snippet of somebody's song and then they've got some sort of interview or something like this, that as long as it's not on one of the networks or something, you can just grab it and grab a piece of it. So the Unclouded Day or the Uncloudy Day, I really enjoy that. This is sort of a calypso version, which is the only one. The rest of them are pretty much country or bluegrass, country gospel. And I really like this one. I really like the song. And one of the things that I realized in having gout and having these challenges is that I can write lyrics to some of these songs. It was a while back, I feel like the Lord told me, this has probably been 5 years or more now, that people are going to come to salvation because of old songs. And I have wanted to write different lyrics to some songs. The songs, there's not necessarily anything wrong with the songs, but the first time I encountered this was probably in voice class over 40 years ago when I said, hey, I'd like to sing Amazing Grace to the tune of The House of the Rising Sun. And the teacher said, well, why don't you just sing House of the Rising Sun? I went, oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that was going to be an acceptable song. And so I sort of forgot about that. I mean, it's been in the back of my mind that I could rewrite some lyrics to some songs. So that's what I'm going to do with Uncloudy Day. And I also wanted to say, too, that I said something about not having too many of these videos where I'm recommending something at the end, or in this case, that's kind of the whole thing. But again, it's the limitations of YouTube. So I'm going to share something that I think is a little bit funny. This is something from my other channel. And so hopefully they're not going to give me some sort of copyright strike because I'm really just playing something that I recorded.
So, sir, what's the problem? I want food now, but getting out of my car, that's like a whole thing. Wouldn't you agree? Well, am I wrong? It's a thing, sure, Seth. But everything is a thing, so I don't really... Like, what's the argument being made here? I like it in here. Do you want us to bring the food out to you? Excuse me? We can have one of the delivery guys deliver it to the parking lot, I guess. Okay, I'm not a baby. I can get my own food. Thank you very much. Okay, so you don't want to come in, but you also want to get the food yourself. Correct. And you don't want to get out of your car. The seat warmers in here have perfectly toasted my buns. That's personal. If I got out of this car, that'd be like taking two perfectly toasted buns and making them leave the car. You lost track of the analogy right away. I want food.
So that's a little bit of sample of Ryan George's humor. That's the first guy to ever encounter drive-through, or before there was drive-through. But his name is Ryan George. My wife and I think he's pretty funny. Now, if the warm toasted buns offend you, then you won't like Ryan George because he does stuff like that. So I want you to have a wonderful day. This is Charlie Hicks trying to do something productive while I am really gouted up quite a bit. And I'm going to look at the Uncloudy day or the Unclouded day and look at the lyrics and write a new song. I've started thinking about the Lord's Prayer and how he teaches us how to pray. And so that's the direction I'm starting in. I encourage you to do something like this too. This is Creative Life with Jesus, and I understand that some people up to this point might have wondered, well, really, your creativity so far has mostly extended to the fact that you can speak okay and that you're making videos. So I'm going to go in the direction of writing some lyrics for songs that already exist, and I believe that I'm going in the direction of what the Lord was telling me a few years ago about people are going to come to salvation because of old songs. But it was only today that I really thought about, oh, wow, maybe those old songs could also have new lyrics. So have a wonderful day. This is Creative Life with Jesus. See you next time.